good evening. Here is the Lagos State News at 7. I am Akan Usen. The head of service of Lagos State, Bode Agoro, says various initiatives have been implemented to ensure that civil servants continue to provide efficient service delivery to Lagos residents. Agoro stated this at the conclusion of the month-long ministerial press briefing at Alausa, Ikeja, to mark the second anniversary of the second term of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in office. He listed the interventions to include re-implementation of 25% basic salary incentives for core establishment agencies, implementation of work-from-home schedule, and payment of consequential adjustment on pensions arising from the implementation of the new national minimum wage. According to him, through the Lagos State Pension Commission, the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration in May last year released a sum of 4.5 billion naira to clear the accrued benefits rights of 2,000 retirees in the 105th retirement bond certificate presentation ceremony to eliminate pension backlog. Agoro also said 92 applications for staff quarters were received in the past year, with 52 allocation letters issued, and rehabilitation of 142 quarters warned that clearance certificates will no longer be issued to occupants of government staff quarters who damaged the property or left outstanding utility bills.
Let me assure you that the office will continue to provide the required guidance and leadership to the entire public service in line with its mandate. Let me also stress that the governance in Lagos State has been characterized by fulfilled promises anchored to a vibrant and purposeful public service. I take pride in stating that our public service and our public servants are competent professionals who are committed to the tenets of service delivery.
In the year under review, Agoro said about 4,000 service providers were registered between May last year and April this year through a seamless online process. Our correspondent Adiola Akinele quotes the head of service as saying that in the year under review, 361 public servants who have spent not less than 30 years in service were honored with long service merit awards, while 2 hours and 10 others in junior and senior categories adjudged to be outstanding were appreciated with plaques and cash gifts, among other prizes. Lagos State government has spent over 8 billion naira to sponsor 143 festivals in last 1 year to promote creative arts and encourage more investors in the entertainment industry. Commissioner for Tourism, Art and Culture, Toke Benson Awinka, who stated this at the ongoing ministerial press briefing at Alausa, said endorsement letters were also presented to 124 creative stakeholders to support their efforts in taking sponsorship for their various initiatives. Benson Awoyinka noted that each initiative contributes significantly to cultural preservation, economic stimulation, job creation, tourism inflow and global media visibility to brand Lagos as the creative capital of the country and one of the continent's most vibrant cultural destinations.
This robust investment reflects the ministry's unwavering commitment to positioning Lagos as the leading hub for arts, culture, and entertainment in Africa. The supported initiatives span community festivals, cultural showcases, entertainment, events, fashion weeks, art exhibitions, industry engagements, youth empowerment platforms, and global tourism summits.
Benson Awoyinka said the ministry, in collaboration with the Ministry of Justice, is working on the regulation and formal registration of beach operators in the state to enhance safety, environmental sustainability, and service standards across the state's waterfronts. According to the commissioner, over 10,000 Lagos youths have been trained in industry-related disciplines, including filmmaking, production management, cinematography, digital media, to empower them and arrest youth restiveness, as well as other social vices. In the year under review, the J. Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and History and Freedom Park attracted over 50,000 visitors across festival days. In a bid to end tuberculosis, which is one of the most persistent and deadly infectious diseases, the Lagos State government, through the Office of the First Lady, has organized a tuberculosis health talk and awareness campaign. The awareness campaign commenced at the Agidingbi Junior Secondary School, Lagos. In a welcome address, wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, emphasized the need to communicate in all geopolitical zones, regardless of language barrier, to further spread the awareness of the disease, stressing that the initiative is in line with the International Children's Day to re-emphasize the importance of health and the fight against tuberculosis across the state.
Children are our future, and in line with the International Children's Day, it's important that we re-emphasize whatever we're talking or campaigning about. Health is everybody's concern and everybody's business, and we should be custodians of, making sure that we have a healthy nation, we hand over a healthy nation to our children. So bringing it to the school is one of our strategies and methodologies in ensuring that the campaign really goes down to the grassroots, encouraging the young ones out there that they too can be ambassadors of health issues.
Mrs. Sanwo-Olu further urged stakeholders, parents, guardians, teachers, market men and women to encourage children and students in understanding the signs and symptoms and the necessary measures to take in preventing the widespread spread of the disease. Also speaking, Tutor General, Permanent Secretary, Education District 6, Mojisola Yusuf, highlighted the awareness as a move to help keep students in school and encourage citizens to take their health issues seriously.
The awareness program is not just going to spread information to just the students, but to the entire population of Lagos State. And that will promote work and increase the number of work hours, and then, it will help our GDP. So I give it to the First Lady, Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, for this. God bless her. And I give it to Mr. Governor too for supporting the program.
She added that the initiative is also in line with Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in ensuring a safer and healthier Lagos. The Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Emergency Management Agency LASEMA, Akan Usen, has assured residents that an integrity test will be conducted on the adjoining buildings of the collapsed building at Otaono in Ikorodu area of the state. Akan Usen, who stated this when he paid an on-the-site visit to assess the impact of the incident on adjoining buildings. He noted that the death toll has increased to 3, while noting that 10 people were also rescued alive. Akan Usen sympathized with the families of those who died in the incident and warned residents to comply with building regulations to avert such occurrence in the state.
To assure the good people of Lagos State that under the watch of Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Olushola, we put everything in place to ensure safety of life and properties. I appeal to our people to always do the needful and for them to partner with us effectively and efficiently to achieve good results.
The Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education has commended the smooth conduct of entrance examinations, known as screening tests, for prospective students seeking admission into the state's model colleges and upgraded junior secondary schools. Speaking during the inspection exercise, the Commissioner, Jamiu Ali Balogun, described the process as seamless, noting that candidates were able to log in and complete the tests without technical hitches. According to him, the screening aims to assess whether pupils meet the merit requirements for placement in the state's model schools and upgraded junior secondary schools. Ali Balogun, who stated the difference between the screening and the general junior secondary school placement exams, explained that the current exercise targets admission into 32 model colleges, which have more selective entry requirements. The Lagos State House of Assembly has commenced a comprehensive review of the state's budget performance for the last quarter of 2024 and the first quarter of 2025. Speaking during the review, Chairman, House Committee on the Economic Planning and Budget, Saad Olumo, described the exercise as a routine oversight function mandated by the law. Olumo said the Assembly, under the leadership of the Speaker, Mudashiru Obasa, approved the review as part of its constitutional duty to monitor and scrutinize financial activities of government agencies to enhance transparency, strengthen institutional accountability, and support effective governance in the state.
Lagos is the nerve center of this country. This year we are doing 3.346 trillion naira budget. Lagos have the potential to do over 10 trillion. But it's a gradual process. We are scratching it and we'll get there. And our performance for last year, we scored over 90% performance in terms of both recurrent and capital expenditure. The evidence abounds in Lagos for you to see. There is no part of Lagos that you go that you don't see the government doing one thing or the other. You have the physical infrastructures wearing new looks.
Uluma said penalties exist under the state's financial regulation laws, stressing that any agency found culpable during the review will be sanctioned accordingly. He revealed that the Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission LASIEC, which is preparing for July 12, 2025 local government election, has accessed over 80% of its allocated funds and expressed confidence in its preparedness. In her presentation, Chairperson LASIEC, retired Justice Omobolanle Okikiola Igile, affirmed the Commission's readiness, stating that all 20 local government areas have been visited, adding that security agencies and relevant stakeholders have also been engaged ahead of the polls. Our correspondent Biola Fabulagun reports that during the sessions, ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs, were grilled on both capital and recurrent expenditure. And that's all for the state news at 7. Maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 18,000 teachers were trained under Eco Excel? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government's website. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Idowolaya. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening.